what's the point of it? You know what I mean? So Jackbox game, right? New main we're playing.
Man,
You think
Podcast
Jackbox?
sucks.
You think Jackbox games can add a battle royale mode? What can't have a battle royale mode? Am I right?
But and that a word from our sponsors.
Are you hungry during the day? Do you want an energizing snack? Well, check out Hot Pockets today, sponsored by Ernesto. Hot Pockets are the greatest pocket snack you can get, ranging from many different varieties such as pepperoni, sausage, cheese, even your favorite pastrami. I said it, pastrami. Although the price may go up with the more varieties you get, it doesn't change the taste of it. Check out Hot Pockets today at your local grocery stores. Local Safeways have it. Local Walgreens have it. Hell, if you even want to go to 7-Eleven, get yourself a Slurpee and a Hot Pocket.
I have a 7-Eleven.
Now back to our featured presentation.
So,
So Krispy Kreme, am I right, guys?
dude, Krispy Kreme.
So yeah, what do you guys think of the Game of Thrones trailer?
I almost cried. I was in my car watching it going.
So you think Arya was dead?
Yep.
I don't know. You know, it's her first time in battle, like ever.
Who?
She's never been in battle. Arya
Oh,
Stark.
I mean, I guess you're right. She's just been around battles. Well,
No, she hasn't been around anything. She just killed like people. That was it.
I guess that's true. She was just an assassin.
She was there. She was there when I guess like it wasn't really a battle, but the Red Wedding. She just like came in and left.
That's true.
She's like, oh hey guys.
To be fair, she knew that her family was in there.
Yeah.
No, like you said she had been around the battle, and then she knew that her family was.
Well, no shit. That's what she was going.
What? I was just asking.
Oh my god.
All right.
How did you finish the show?
No, I'm not completely caught up.
Are you gonna finish it before the new season comes out?
I was actually
Okay.
on season 5.
Yeah, I'd rather you finish that than My Hero. Fucking Game of Thrones gets so good at the 6th season. 6th season's the best season in my opinion.
Honestly, watching it the second time is even better.
Cause you understand everything.
Yeah.
Actually, the first time I remember I watched it the first time I didn't fucking understand what the fuck. I couldn't figure out everyone's names. There's like 60 characters, man.
Yeah, I love the show. I loved it the first time I watched it. I was like, oh, it's a cool show. And I watched it again. I was like, wow, this is amazing.
Not gonna lie though, I don't like what's her name? Ari and Ariana Grande. What's the fucking little girl's name? You just said it.
Arya?
I don't like
Arya?
Arya. I start the second time I watched it. I didn't like Arya's and Daenerys' storylines. They got kind of like I don't know.
I love Arya, but Daenerys is kind of
Her fucking storyline isn't that interesting when you
just
start.
like wants to rule everything.
At first.
At first, it's like, oh, she's a badass chick, and then when she does it like 6
Yeah.
more times, it's like, okay, we get it. You're
Like
freer.
dude.
Why you gotta friend zone my man, fucking old ass pervert dude, whatever the fuck his name is.
I think Daenerys is gonna die.
I honestly, I think they're gonna puss out. I don't think they're gonna kill anyone.
Really?
Yeah, I really do. I think they're gonna have a happy ending. I swear to God, I do think that.
I don't know. I want everybody to die.
I mean, that's what I want too, but
I really do. I think that'd be dope.
Everyone just gets destroyed.
Yeah,
I
like
thi-
the White Walkers just kill everybody.
if I think someone's gonna die, it's gonna be Brian, whatever the dude, the fucking guy who can see in the future.
Brad?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I mean he's in a wheelchair, so he can't really.
He's a warg.
Yeah, but the thing is, he can see the future, so he probably knows what's going on.
I feel like he's gonna die, and then I feel like the Sam is gonna die. But I don't think they're gonna kill fucking the main characters. I mean, remember the fucking, remember he can't fucking die. If he dies, I will fucking riot.
Who?
Podrick?
Podrick.
Oh,
You know who he is?
yeah. The
Podrick.
the Squire.
The Squire. Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
The best
you guys
Squire.
got it all wrong. It's the Golden Dick.
Yeah.
There's so many theories about that on Reddit. It's like he didn't have sex with the girls, and there's some like, oh, he did, and there's some like, no, he didn't. I don't know. It's fucking crazy, bro.
I
There are,
think he
like,
did.
essays about that.
The girls fucking they didn't they admit it?
I don't know. But
Yeah.
they look at him like he did.
Because everyone knew, and they're like, well, no, he did so well, you're not gonna have to pay. Like he did so well.
Well, we never saw the like. We don't know for sure.
But the girls acknowledged it when Littlefinger went in with them, or when somebody went in with them. Like it's like an episode
Yeah.
after it. They did say like he was amazing or some shit.
Yeah.
But I guess I
No,
can
like,
see
They
why.
just like started a rumor. And...
it's like no whore fucks for free. That's what Tyrion and Bronn were saying.
Can we talk about the redemption story of the incest twin?
Jamie.
Yeah. How the
Probably
fuck do you
Jamie.
remember all the names, bro? I haven't watched it in so long. I literally forgot. I remember the story and
I rewatched it in
Oh.
December. Like November, December. So I know all the names.
dude, his fucking redemption story, man.
Bronn, Claggin. Claggin.
Who the fuck is that?
The Mountain.
Oh my god.
The Hound.
The
Hot
Hound.
Pie.
Were you happy when he was alive, the Hound?
I don't know. I don't remember.
He died, or Brienne of Toff killed him, and then supposedly, and then he came back.
Brienne of Tarth.
Damn, they said the last battle is gonna be bigger than Helm's Deep.
I don't believe that.
Oof. Do they have my money for that?
That's what I'm saying, dude. That fucking battle, that was literally like an hour and like fucking like at least 2 hours of a movie, actually.
Helm's Deep.
Yeah.
That's when the ghosts came, right?
No, that was when they were cornered in that one.
Oh, and Gandalf came with.
Yeah, at the end
the
of it
Raiders
and
up
saved
top?
their houses. When they all rushed out, basically ready to die.
Okay. Yeah.
Dude, that's 12 hours, man. 12 hours to watch those movies.
Oh, the Battle of Minas Tirith. Minas Tirith. That was bigger, wasn't it?
Dude, that one was fucking huge. That was one with the fucking the elephants.
Yeah, that one was.
Dude, that was a crazy ass battle. Holy shit.
I don't think anything would beat that one.
No, that was just literally pure action, man. Then they
Unless
fucking
Game of Thrones like pulls it off somehow, but
Then that's probably why they compared it to Helm's Deep, because they're backed in a corner. And yeah. Damn, man, that was fucking... Dude, Lord of the Rings is so good. I just wish it wasn't fucking 4 hours each fucking movie.
you gonna watch the Amazon?
I don't know yet.
It's gonna be the rise of Sauron, the way he got the ring and everything.
Yeah, but those shows always sound like they're gonna be cool, but then they're not really that cool when you start watching them.
Yeah, I don't know about Amazon, man. They
That's-
should have gave it to like HBO or something.
Yeah, exactly. I think HBO
Or
would have been
Netflix,
so much
'cause-
better.
Who the hell talks about Amazon Prime shows?
I mean, they actually got good ones from what I hear. That one with the dude from The Office.
Yeah.
And then that other one from that dude from Breaking Bad, The Path. I mean, they don't got bad ones. It's just nobody watches Amazon Prime. Amazon. It's a weird thing.
Who you think, Ernie? What about you, Pablo?
Yep.
Pablo, you ever watched Lord of the Rings?
No, I haven't, unfortunately.
It's a good series. If you got like 12 to 13 hours of your day, just
To watch one movie.
just
After watching Game of Thrones, it did make Lord of the Rings, though.
yeah. I mean, I guess they're the same. I
Do
mean,
it.
you can kind of compare them, yeah. Fucking, it's worth watching though. Lord of the Rings are pretty good movies. First one used to scare me when I was a kid. Remember that scene when they were hatching the Uruk-hai and they were coming out of all goopy and shit? That shit used to terrify the fuck out of me. What have you been watching, Ernie? What shows do you watch? You know something? I'm out
Okay.
Ernie. I'm out Ernie right now. You know what's crazy about Ernie?
Hmm.
This dude only watches YouTube. He actually doesn't watch TV shows.
Are you serious?
That journey.
No.
What are you doing right now?
As he clicks onto his next YouTube video.
Ernie, you're the one that wanted a podcast.
Yeah, well, this is a good podcast right here.
Alright. Say the one thing you hate about everyone.
Everyone in here?
Yeah.
Why?
Cause
I don't care enough to hate any of you.
Same.
I fucking hate
fuck
all.
of you guys.
I hate all of you. For the same
What about you,
reason.
Pablo?
You guys suck.
Nice.
Pay taxes.
Did you say do your taxes?
That's what I hate taxes.
Oh. I was like, thanks for the
Like,
advice,
what
man.
the
Will do. I'll get on my taxes right now, man.
Nah, we're from our sponsors.
Do you guys like filing your taxes? Well, check out TurboTax today.
Do your taxes for free. For free. No excuse. Free.
So, do you guys think Michael Jackson did it?
R. Kelly did, yeah.
Michael, I mean, of course, fucking.
Yeah, R. Kelly for sure did, dude.
Dude, that's not even a question. I want to watch that documentary of the Michael Jackson thing.
Didn't you go to Neverland, Rigo?
What?
What?
Didn't
They're
even say
kind
that.
they're kind of assholes for doing that.
Yeah.
It's like he's already dead. Like
Yeah.
the accusations were already there. Like who cares now?
I mean, they've already been proven wrong. Like before this even came out,
No,
and, that
but one guy from France.
and everybody else, they fucking everybody they interviewed, they tried to offer them money and told them to tell the truth, and nobody said he did it. Poor Jackson, he'll never get the peace he needs. It's for you, my man.
Bro,
It's for you.
what if he like pops up in your room like a ghost?
Just starts fucking moonwalking and doing that kick. That'd be pretty scary.
He's like, thank you, my child, for giving me peace. Stop it, Michael. Don't watch the nights. I just want to play.
So, what's your guys' scariest
No,
ghost
stop,
story?
Stop, you're ignorant now.
Oh, shit.
What's your guys' scariest ghost story?
Oof. Do I have a tale to tell you?
That's actually a good thing. Or actually a good question. Do you guys have any?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Go ahead.
For my job.
Oh, that's right.
All right.
Put
Most
the
recent
light back
one.
on in the room.
Most recent one was I was in booth, which is where all the projectors are at. It's all dark up there, right?
Yeah.
It only lights up where the projector is, so I was just up there. I was like looking, bro, that place is fucking creepy as fuck. And the place where I go is like where the little girl's at. So I was just up there. I was looking for stuff, and I couldn't see, so I turned my light on. And it's a small area, right? So there's
Yo,
like
your hiccups
no
are
one.
pissing me the fuck off. Can you stop hiccuping?
There's like no one, like you, nobody could walk. Someone could walk behind you, but there's no door anywhere, right? Nobody could like escape, whatever. So I turned on my light, and I was just looking for a thing, and I just seen somebody like the shadow walk by.
Yikes.
I was like, "What the fuck was that?" Bro, I was, oh my god! I turned around, and there was nobody there, and I just ran away. I didn't run, but I just walked fast, and I was like, "Oh, bro!" And the door to go out is just like one hallway, and the door.
Oh,
It was so creepy.
Yikes,
No.
bro.
And I was like, "Please let me leave,"
No,
and I opened the door, and I was able to leave.
That is
No, for me, dog.
Talk to him and be like, I mean no harm, dude.
dude, that's
Oh, that's the most recent one. Fuck that shit, bro. I haven't been up there alone since that day.
fuck.
All right, whose turn is it?
I had one when I was a kid. I was fucking I
You
was
trapped in a treehouse.
shut the fuck up. Let's not talk about that, okay? Shut up.
What was it?
Oh, we had just
Hold on, let me turn off my lights. Hey Siri, turn off the lights.
Dude, what fucking dweeb.
we just moved into a apartment, and I was, you know, I'm a little chunky guy. I used to go eat food at like 2 a.m. when I was a kid playing Xbox. And one time I went to my living room, and like we lived in the second. It wasn't a second story. I don't know if you guys know been to apartments where when you like the entrance to your apartments, it's like a first story, but then when you look out the window, it's over like the parking lot, so it kind of like it's like levitated up. It's like on a mountain cliffside, I guess. And I was walking back into my room, and like I looked out my window and I saw this dude staring at me, and I was like, "What the fuck?" And I was like, and I looked, and I like ran to my fucking bed, and I was like, "How is that possible?" And I wanted to get up and look, but I just couldn't, and I kept looking, and he was there the whole fucking night. And when I woke up, I told my mom, and she was like, "Stop fucking around." Well, she said, "Stop playing around." I was a kid, and then she went out and looked out the thing, and there was obviously nothing, like no ladder there, because again, like it was above a parking lot. Like literally, the only way you can get up to my window would if you really got a ladder. Like there was no like dirt path or anything.
Wait, there was some guy staring at you.
Well, I don't know if it was a guy or if it was a ghost.
Like that shit, bro.
But like, I mean, again, there was no possible way a guy would get up there unless he put a ladder. But I didn't hear anything like a ladder go up.
Bro, imagine that. You just like, he's just there all night, just staring at you.
Yeah.
Like a guy just in your window, just staring at you.
But like, and then like during Halloween,
Hey, I'm way too high for this. Can I go?
and then on Halloween, like we were about to go trick or treating, and
No, keep going.
Stop it.
and we were all in my living room, and we were about to like we were waiting for my dad to get off of work. It was like 6 o'clock, and it was already dark, and like it was me, my mom, and my sister just sitting at the dining table, and like we hear the TV turn on, and we were like, "What the fuck?" So we went, and the TV modem started like fucking changing channels like all the way, like it was like going like rapid, like just like my mom was freaking out, and then it stopped at 666. My mom.
Sorry.
Okay, my mom. Yeah, I'm involving my mom in this. I fucking. Well, I can't ask her now, but I'll bring her on the podcast next time. Okay.
It's not that 666.
Yeah, and then she like grabbed us and like ran out the house, and then before that, my mom actually had an incident too where she said that she was home alone, and the screen door was slamming open and closed the whole time, and like she didn't know what to do.
God. Hell no! Fucking guy just staring at you in the windows.
Bro, how do you think I felt? I couldn't even turn off my game. I was playing the Terminator 2 Judgment Day on the
I'm
Xbox.
scared right now. I'm just looking around my room, like.
Nah, I stopped being scared of that shit once I fucking watched The Conjuring. After that, I was like, fuck that, man. They don't hurt you.
What about you, Pablo?
So like this one time, so my brother used to share a room with me right before he moved out when he had a kid, and I'm not sure how long ago it was. It was like I was still a teenager. I was probably like 13 or something like that, right? But do you guys is your guys' roof like textured at all? You guys know what I mean by that? Like it looks like it's like spiky.
No, I painted
Yeah.
over mine.
I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's spiky, right? So like, if you get certain light angles to hit it, you know, you imagine shit, right?
Yeah,
So, like
you
I
stare
fell
at it.
asleep. Yeah, I'd fall asleep, but then like one night I woke up and I was staring at it, right? And I just like saw this face. I don't know what the fuck it was. I just saw a face, and then like I heard a scream. Like it was literally the loudest fucking thing I have heard in my life, right? But my brother didn't wake up, so I was like, "What? Like you didn't hear that?" I'm like locked. Like I'm just locked, right? I can't move. I can't turn my head. All I see is I see the face. They just like screaming at me, and I'm just I just can't do anything. I'm locked. But
It was
Like,
sleep
He
paralysis.
just had sleep
Yeah.
paralysis. Yeah.
but I mean, I guess that's the closest I've ever been to it. But it was
Yeah.
like hella fucking scary.
Have you heard some of those stories of sleep paralysis, man? That's fucking insane.
My brother has that.
Fuck that. Eric
So
told
when
me he
used to
had
sleep
that.
here with me. Yeah, when he used to sleep with me, he used to say he used to get that and scream my name hella loud, but nothing would come out. It's damn, sucks for you.
Yo, that's one of the scariest things when you like can't scream anything.
I almost had it once. I felt it and I didn't let myself get it.
I
don't
felt
know
it
how
coming
did
and I
it.
said no.
Yeah, I don't know how I did it, but I was like, nah, I'm not getting this. Like I don't know why. I felt it.
That's something I wouldn't want to experience. That sounds too intense. Not being able to move. That's the one thing I can't handle. I'm claustrophobic, so not being able to move would fucking kill me.
Yeah, you're awake too, so you know what's
Yeah.
going on, but you're not
Ugh.
really awake. Fuck this shit. Probably I tell you a story about the little girl that I heard in my job.
No, but I don't want to hear it.
Dude, I was in the kitchen, right? I was mopping.
Can I go? I was supposed to leave
I
at
was I was mopping, right?
You don't like hearing ghost stories?
Because we're done cleaning, right? I was just mopping, listening to music, and then I stopped, and then I heard like a little girl whisper in my ear, and I was like, nah, this is the music. And I had one earphone off, so I was like, okay, let me pause the music. I just stood there and listened again, and I heard her clear, like so clear. Bro, oh my God, little fucking kid scared the shit out of me. I didn't know what she said, but she said some shit, bro. I like ran out the room. I was like, yo, I'm not mopping back there. I just heard a little girl, and then my manager was like, shut up, go back there and mop. So I did, but I was all scared.
So I went back and did.
I did that shit so fast. I was like, and left. I was like, nope. There's a little girl in there, bro. I'll tell you, my brother's friend saw her in the bathroom.
It's
And when she came out, she was hella pale because she was hella scared.
You're many, dude.
Fuck that, bro. That little girl,
I'm gonna
dude.
get off.
Hey, no.
Coward.
Oh, wait, one more.
No, like for real, like I'm
No,
actually
one more.
hella,
It's-
I'm actually hella.
It's 9:50.
Dieter 8. Dieter 8. Alright, My job, theater 8.
Oh, yep.
Pablo, my coworker went in there. They cleaned the theater, right?
Mm-hmm.
There was nobody in there, right? It's a small theater, so he cleaned the whole thing. When he was walking out, he looked back up, and there was a guy sitting in the middle. Oh, that happened to me too, bro. I was theater 12, right? Remember these theater names, so don't go in there. Theater 12.
What
dude,
fucking
I went
theater are
in
we
there.
going to?
Hey, this is why
I don't know,
anxiety
But theater 12, right? I went in there. Nobody was in there, right? It was the SpongeBob movie playing. So nobody was in there, right? I was like, okay, I'm just gonna chill. Look, shut up. I was just gonna chill in there, right? I was like, I'm just gonna kick back. my
Fucking
feet up
grown
and
ass
be on my
man
phone.
watching SpongeBob.
Yeah, because I was on my lunch. I was like, I'm just gonna be in there and like be on my phone and shit, Like I don't care. And when my lunch was over, I was leaving. I looked up and there was a guy just staring at me.
I mean,
Bro, I was.
that's one of the worst feelings when you like feel like you can't do anything and someone's just staring at you.
Yeah, I was just like, please let me leave.
Yikes, dog.
All right.
Want to hear more?
Nah, I'm good. Y'all have a good night.
Remember, Pablo, don't look out your window. It's not your dog.
Did you guys ever hear that story?
Nope. Nope.
No, like there was this horror story that my cousins used to tell me that like they would so like it was this little girl who was at a sleepover, and she was she basically like they told her that there was this clown trying to get her, and I don't know if this is real or not. I don't know if this is real or not, but this is like what they told me, and cousins fuck around and shit. But this story always stuck in my head because how creepy it sounded. And they said you got to watch out because they like dogs. And so she was like, oh, I love my dog. I don't want nothing to happen to my dog. And then they were like, yeah, just be careful. Just don't do anything with your dog, like just keep it close or whatever. So she goes home and she sees her dog and she hugs him, and then like she's home alone because her parents went out of town for some shit, and her brother was picking up food for them, I think. And so she was laying down on her bed and had her hand hanging down, and she felt her dog licking her. And like I guess I mean when I had a dog, when I did that shit, I'd smack him and move it away, you know, because I'm like, don't fucking lick me, you pervert. But like, I guess like, so she let the dog lick her, and then she like turned over on her bed and she was on her phone, whatever, and then when she went to the bathroom, she smelled something, and she didn't think much of it, so she was peeing, and she looked and she saw some red marks on her what is that called, shower, inside of her shower. When she opened it, it was the dog there hanging with the blood of the dog written on the thing saying, you should have watched, you should have listened to your friends and kept your dog close. And when she realized that who was licking her hand, she went under her bed and then she like got murdered.
Wait, what?
Yeah, because the
Where'd you hear
clown,
the story?
my cousin
Hey,
told
look,
me.
story where you get scared and look underneath your bed type of stuff.
Yeah, it was like that shit. Like, cause we were all just hanging out on his bed, and like I don't know where he got it from. I don't know if he made it up, or if it was like a folk legend. But I remember like that shit scared the fuck. I couldn't go to the bathroom or look under the bed the whole night. Like I was so fucking scared.
Bro, I'm fucking terrified right now.
That was scary. I'm not, man. That's not. Come
You
on.
know, front though, it just like reminds me of the shit that my cousins used to do to me as a kid to scare me. So I don't know. I heard some shit. So
Bro, Hispanics had it bad.
you have it a hella bad for every little thing.
Eric did. Eric's family in
Oh.
Mexico. I heard some fucking creepy ass things over there.
I can tell you
fuck
some
Mexico
shit.
too, bro. Like, I don't even want to visit the motherland, bro.
My dad supposedly, my dad and my uncle supposedly, and my grandpa. I'd lightweight believe this happened because my grandpa wasn't a bullshitter at all. Like he fucking told the truth. But supposedly they saw Yada Rona.
We'll tell Checo the story, Rico.
Yeah, so my dad and my grandpa, back when he was a young buck, he used to take my dad and uncle fishing, and they didn't have a cabin, but they had a cabin, you know, like, and you find those sketchy ass cabins and claim it for yourself. And I saw a picture of this cabin actually. So they would just go and fish on this lake. And one night they were camping and they were eating, and my grandpa said he went to go pee. And then my grandpa said he heard a crying, but my grandpa's a real OG. He doesn't give a fuck. If you hear someone crying, he minds his own business. You know, you just fucking hear that shit and move on. But he didn't tell my dad and uncle because they were like 20, 19, and, you know, when you're at that age, you freak out. And so my dad, they were all sleeping, and my dad went to go pee. And he said he heard splashing in the water. And from what I remember, he went to go see what it was, and that he saw a lady crying there. And then my uncle at the same time went to go pee. But they were like, they went like the same way, but you know when you don't see each other because like the woods or whatever, it was like they were, so he went to go pee, and then my grandpa said he woke up and he saw that the kids were missing, and he went up to go check and he started freaking out because of what he heard, and he remembered that story. And then my uncle said when he was in the forest, he saw like in the, like where the water is, there were little kids running around, like kind of crying. And like he said after that, he said nope and ran back to my grandpa, but nobody was there because my grandpa went to go look for them. And then my dad was frozen looking at this lady crying because he didn't know if it was real or not. So then my grandpa went and grabbed my dad, went back to the campsite, and my uncle was crying under his tent because he was so scared. And that they said they packed up their car when they were leaving. They just heard crying and like all around them basically, and that they just fucking booked it out of there and drove out.
Oh my god, bro. Fuck that. My dad says he saw her. I don't remember the story though, but
I don't know, man. It's hard to believe, you know, the old the stories they say, but
like Yorona. That's how the trailer says it.
yeah,
Yorona. Just white people in
it's
it.
gonna be a shitty ass movie.
Bro.
Shitty ass fucking movie. I can guarantee that.
Alright, your turn.
Yeah, you haven't experienced any ghosts?
I have, but I just kind of like ignore the fuck out of it. Especially like back in my mom's apartment, like you know where I be staying at with at my mom's house. Like it's creepy as fuck.
In that apartment? The
Yeah,
One right
'cause
here?
sometimes you'll be downstairs.
Oh hell no.
Like upstairs, you hear like because it's like a wood, I guess, or something. So sometimes you hear like a creak, like if someone's walking up there, and no one's upstairs.
Fuck that shit, dude. I'm fucking
One
scared.
time I was in my mom's room, and I don't know. You guys, yeah, check it. You guys, I don't know. I think you guys been upstairs, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no. Yeah. One time.
So there's like a little sink before going in my room, and then there's a light there. And one night the light was on, and everyone else was asleep. And then I look, and my door is closed. And then you know, like when you have your door closed and there's a light outside, you can see like a little like string of light.
Oh yeah.
I think one time I seen like a little shadow thingy move,
Oh hell no.
and I just looked at it, and I just looked back on the screen. I don't know what I was doing, but I just ignored it, like whatever.
You're like, yeah,
Sometimes I
whatever.
walk, like random parts in the room or in the house, and like you just feel hella cold. Like if there's a ghost there or something. I don't know. I don't fuck with that shit. I mean, I like ghost stories, but I don't fuck with the whole ghost shit. I just ignore them.
I don't know, man. It's like I haven't
Don't give 'em
experienced.
clout.
Oh, I fucking experienced a ghost story too in the fucking Queen Mary.
Oh, the Queen Mary.
Yeah, we smelled fucking perfume, like an old, like fucking old lady perfume, like the 50s style. I honestly, I have a conspiracy that the fucking Queen Mary is lying about this shit. I don't think,
that they,
I don't think it's
yeah,
actually haunted. Cause like my mom said she was sleeping, like, so we got a room where it was like there was a master bedroom and then a little bedroom with two beds, and I was supposed to sleep in that bedroom by myself because my sister was too afraid to sleep there. But then I was too afraid to sleep, so we all slept in the fucking master bedroom because it was a big ass bed, and it was hella scary. And my sister said my sister woke up with a bloody nose because she felt like someone punched her. And my mom said while she was like at like 4 in the morning or something like that, she heard the door open, but it was the restroom door, and then the light turned on, and that the light. And then when I woke up, the light was still on because she said she didn't turn it off because she was too scared. And yeah, we started smelling perfume, and we didn't know where the fuck it came from. After that, we just booked it out that bitch. But now thinking about it and all the stories I've heard from like online and shit, I think that they fucking rigged that shit to try to scare you.
Queen Mary? Where's that at?
Long Beach in LA.
Never heard of it.
Yeah, it's like one of the most fucking famous ghost ships.
It's like a thing. Check it.
They transported hella sick people back in the military, back when the like war, and like a lot of people died on it. It's pretty cool. Like it's cool to be on it. Like you could actually spend the night there too. Like it's an actual hotel.
Book a room right now.
I
Do
think
it.
because I remember when Rico was telling me about the whole Queen Mary. I looked up videos on it, and it just, I don't know. It's like that type of hella old school, you know?
Yeah, it's like you just know it's haunted. That's what I'm saying. I think that they fake it. It makes sense that they would fake it.
Long Beach.
Long Beach, California, man. Got the best shrimp out there.
That was like bad out there.
Long Beach?
Yeah.
I mean, there are bad parts, but by the beach, it's mostly like suburbs and shops and shit. It's not as bad as if you go inland, Long Beach, I
Go to
guess.
east side.
Yeah. Go at fucking right now, then yeah, of course, you fucking get all the druggies and all the fucking crackheads.
Shout out to Vince Staples, Northside Long Beach.
Shout out to the homeless man I once saw throw up. I miss you. Come back, please. Man, ghost stories are fun.
Yeah, ghost stories are fun.
I love ghost stories,
You know,
dude.
I have like the same cousin that would punk me about like being scared of playing video games. He goes out his way to go to like haunted places and shit and scare himself. I don't know why. My cousin's just like that, dude.
Wait, what do you mean by like ghost haunted? Like he actually goes to a haunted house? Like if there's a house that's haunted that's abandoned, he'll go to it?
Oh, not like that on purpose, but like like if there's haunted spots in the Bay Area, they'll go with like his group of friends, get flashlights, and scare themselves. Go through, like there's like this trail. there's like this school or something in Hayward, where I guess the teacher drowned his students in the pool,
What?
and it like I guess near the pool or like the school, there's like a bike trail where you could just walk through, and I guess that side of it is kind of haunted too. And my cousin told me that he ran, or he was walking with his friend, and he thought his friend was still walking with him, and then when he looked back, he realized his friend was like hella like far back, and then he said that he felt like he got the chills, like his blood just went down all the way to his toes, and he ran all the way back to his boy. But